Hey, thank you for tuning in to this edition of Around Town. This is RaeJ.
And this is Dallas.
Ray, just remember, 9 months ago, we started on our internet radio show on Ferguson USA, HotTalkRadio.com, discussions with Dallas, live with RaeJ.
Right.
And now, 9 months later,
With me.
with you, we have birthed our own television show, Around Town, with Dallas and RaeJ. Ray, tell us about our guests that are going to be on the show tonight.
Our guests tonight are going to be so fantastic. We have Organo Gold here, Carly Gunn, and Mr. Sam Lynn.
Gunn, yeah.
Yeah, right, I forgot about that.
Okay.
And then we're going to have Dr. Eniola Burton. You want to hear her story. It's about a play that she's done based on her own life called We Scream in Silence. And then we're going to have some fun.
Now, who's going to follow that up?
Following that up is RaeJ, the Zumba King,
The
known
Zumba King is
all
right.
over,
Where's
especially
he
in
at?
St. Louis. And he's going to be here with our special correspondent, Aaliyah Wilson. So you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. You got your tennis shoes?
No, I don't, but you definitely don't want to miss this on this edition of Around Town with Dallas and RaeJ. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after this. Hey, thanks for keeping it tuned into Around Town with Dallas and RaeJ. We are at the St. Louis Airport Marriott Hotel, and today's special feature is going to be a little bit introduced more by RaeJ. Ray?
And today our special guest is here from a company that sells more than coffee. Are you a coffee drinker? Because I know I am. We're here today with Mr. Sam Bean, who is a diamond in the company, and Miss Carly Gwynn, who is a VIP rep. Welcome to Around Town with us.
Appreciate you. Thanks for having us.
Tell us about this company, Organo Gold.
Organo Gold is like a holistic company. People mostly join companies in this industry to make money. Well, when they become a part of our company, they realize it's not just about making money. It's about addressing the needs that people have in their households, business, by helping them, personally develop, by helping them, achieve their spiritual goals, indirectly, by helping them get better health, and not just the financial, thing with the coffee and the health, but it's.
And you're here today for what purpose?
Here today, right now, again, to train all the business owners here in St. Louis. We have a really nice group, of people who've actually become business owners here in our company. And it's just a continual educational, part. Today is a power training, and we had a packed out room, and just ambitious people who are looking to enhance their financial situation or change it.
Wow, so there's something that you can do to grow with this company.
There's a lot that you can do to grow this company. As a matter of fact, again, when people taste the product, they know it's a great product, but our best product is not our coffee. It's the people that we actually develop and trot out to the world as leaders.
Okay, right now we're going to speak to Carly, and I've changed Carly's name just for this interview. Carly Gunn, actually Carly Gwynn, but Carly Gunn for today. Carly, explain to us exactly what is a VIP consultant and what is the benefit of striving for that?
Sure. So a VIP consultant means that on a monthly basis, you and your organization have done a minimum of $2,500 in volume, again, throughout your entire organization. And that's a minimum of $2,500 in volume. And the reason why you want to become a VIP consultant is because it's going to give you more access to the leadership, like to be able to work with Mr. Bean and his wife, and because it sets the example for your team that it's possible. And so then because you've done it, you can duplicate it and show other people how to do it.
Now, what's the next level past the VIP consultant?
Platinum.
Platinum.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, what do you need to attain platinum status?
So for a platinum, you need to do a minimum of 5,000 in volume on a monthly basis throughout you and your team.
You and your entire pipeline, or
you and your team of people. Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. And hey, make sure when you reach out to Carly Gunn on behalf of Organo Gold, Carly has a Dallas deal exclusively just for you. Keep it locked to Around Town with Dallas and RaeJ. We'll have more right after this. And we're back. Thanks for keeping it locked into Around Town with Dallas and RaeJ. Ray, tell us about our first guest this evening.
Our first guest this evening has a personal story that she's actually written into a play called We Scream in Silence. Dr. Eniola Burton Smith, welcome to our show.
Welcome.
Thank you.
for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Tell me a little bit about your situation and your personal story from being attacked by one of your fellow soldiers in the military, or in what branch?
I was in the Army.
Okay.
Yes. And this was during a deployment to Bahrain, which was during the Persian Gulf in 1990, 91.
Okay.
We left the St. Louis area and we were headed for, actually, we went to Louisiana from St. Louis and we stayed there for several months in preparation. So in January, we arrived in Bahrain, which was part of the peninsula. And so we were setting up there as a hospital unit. The hospital unit set up in front of the lines so that the lines could move around us. We were the echelon, the medical echelon for the entire 807th.
Okay.
Okay. And that entire battalion out of Germany would come to our unit for any medical attention that they needed. This particular day, I was in the emergency room working, and I was going to work throughout the evening and get off late that night.
So you were a nurse?
Yes.
Okay.
So as I got off from work that night, I was walking back to my sleeping quarters and I heard this crunch of the sand. It was a very strange thing because I was the only person out there. So I thought.
So it was unusual to hear something like that?
Exactly.
Okay.
It was very unusual. So since I was walking by myself, of course, I started to look around. I didn't see anything, so I wasn't familiar with why this would be happening if there wasn't anybody around, especially no visible bodies. I guess that this person had established a barrier for themselves that they would not be detected. And as soon as I made it to what is called a generator yard, it's where all of the equipment is hooked up and the lines are run. So there are 7, 8, 10, 12 generators in that area making this
So it's just noisy.
noisy,
It's noisy.
extremely
Okay. And you can
noisy.
say he really had this like planned out.
He had it planned out. He was not even supposed to be where he was. So I had actually treated this person in my clinic in the emergency room, and he would have been gone back to where he was from, back to his unit, by the time I had gotten off work. This is what was supposed to have happened.
So you're saying you helped heal someone
Yes.
that harmed you?
Wow.
Exactly.
Isn't that an oxymoron?
Sure.
Yes. Yes. It was that, I guess that was part of the trauma. That this was actually someone that I had encountered. It was not a stranger by far, because I just spent a couple hours with this person going through the history and getting them prepared for seeing the doctor and those types of things. And it was just uncanny that this person would still be here. So you're wearing the same uniform that I'm wearing. My whole thought process was either I've lost my mind or someone else has, because this person just assaulted me and they're supposed to be on my team.
Did you see him, or did he just like come out of somewhere and you didn't see him?
I did not see him. It was like he just showed up behind me with the whole trip and fall and then just on top of me.
So you've been attacked, and
Yes.
attack means what for you? What was that?
Attack means that he completed the entire assault. He did not partially assault me. He actually physically tied me with, what do you
Zip
call
tie?
it? Zip ties, yes. Zip tied my hands so that I couldn't move. And then took a dirty dust rag, which is this thing that we tie around our mouth when we're out, especially on motor pools and so forth, to keep the dust from actually
Right.
being inhaled. So he had this rag that he stuck into my mouth. It smelled like oil and it was full of sand and dirt. It felt like I had been there for hours, and then at the same time, it was like this happened in a split second, and I couldn't gather my emotions. I didn't know what was going on. It was a very traumatic situation.
So, Dr. Smith, you were raped.
Yes,
Did you report the incident?
I did.
And what ensued?
Nothing ensued that I know of. If anything has happened to this individual, I am not familiar with that.
What does nothing mean specifically?
Meaning that the incident was not followed up. Even though it was reported, it was not followed through. My commanding team told me that they were busy. They were busy fighting a war, and they had no time for my stuff. They would deal with that later, I guess after the war.
So you had to absorb what you had just experienced and resume your regularly scheduled program.
Absolutely.
Awful. So, but I understand that you're an honorable discharge, or you retired, or
Yes.
so did that happen right away?
No, it did not. None of that happened right away.
Oh my
So
gosh.
after this incident, I was so confused, I needed to take a break.
Okay.
I got out of the military when we returned to the United States. That following December, after coming back to the United States in May, I couldn't do it anymore. Not that my time had ended, I was no longer capable of completing my,
Well,
my
I can
enlistment.
only try to imagine. What that's
Exactly.
like.
Were you medically discharged?
I am medically discharged now with
Okay.
my retirement, but they didn't even follow that part through. I just got out.
How can an organization and the magnitude of the United States Army just sweep this under the rug like that?
That is the question that I've been dealing with for many
Well, I think that's a
years.
good question down. What's that really do? But you've turned this into a bit of a triumph for you in helping other women, correct?
Correct.
Tell us about that.
So my mission in life now is through the production of the play We Scream in Silence. What we do with We Scream in Silence is I have interviewed 7 other women who have also been traumatized through their military service. These women were Marines, they were Navy, they were Air Force, and each one of them had a different story. I wrote each one of their stories, and then from the compilation of the information, I found out where our common themes were, and from that developed the play We Scream in Silence.
And we're going to show a clip of that right now.
September 12th, 2013. It's been 21 years since I was sexually assaulted. I don't see the point in seeing a therapist after all this time. I really don't want to do this.
I used to be so broken, lost, empty. A heart with no beat.
Who wants to sit there talking to a perfect stranger about being raped? My primary care physician suggested that I talk to someone about having been raped while I was in the military. I told her I was fine. I moved on with my life. I put it all behind me.
Sweet and sour victory. So keep walking, 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 though it seems so far. No matter who you are, see there's one thing.
I have been having some difficulty sleeping, but I've been managing it with sleeping pills. Now I get 3 or 4 hours of sleep at a time. I've been having these reoccurring thoughts of being attacked during the day. The thoughts are so traumatic that it haunts me. Out of the middle of nowhere, I get this sinking feeling in the pit of my stomach. And the hairs on my arms stand up. Oh, how I would love to have 8 hours straight of sleep. If there's any hope left in this world, I wish to find it. All hope is not lost.
Verbally abused, spiritually acquainted, physically misused, mentally frustrated. My life is full of struggles, I'm just trying to make it. I know it's sad.
We're just gonna have to wait and see what happens tomorrow, and then we'll decide to continue or not. I was told that the first course of therapy lasts 13 weeks, 1 hour every week. I have too much to do, and I don't want to be spending precious moments talking to some stranger. I am not looking forward to this expenditure of time and talking about my innermost, deepest, darkest secrets. But I do have to try.
Sometimes it gets hard for me to think about it. Sometimes living out loud, although I'm screaming silent. Yes, right, yeah.
All I wanna say is, I just wanna be free.
Hey, can you tell us where we can get more information for where to see the play?
Yes, you can reach us at Triune International Service Organization on Facebook.
Triune International Service Organization on Facebook.
Yes.
You heard it right there. And of course, all roads lead to RaeJ if you can't find it there. Give RaeJ a call at 314-641-9200. We will be back with more Around Town with Dallas and RaeJ right after this. Hey, we're back. I have a gift, and my gift is The Gift, a book that was penned by the famous Cassandra McKissack. How are you today?
I'm great. I'm so glad you're here.
Let me let you hold your book.
Thank you. Thank you.
The book is
so
titled The Gift Treasures in You. Tell us exactly what treasures are stored in this gift that you've written.
Well, thank you for asking. The book deals with that there is a gift in each and every one of us. And in this book, it tells you some of the steps that I took to find out what my gifts were. And as a result of doing that, I'm able to help others find out what their gifts are. So many people are gifted and they're dying with their gifts in them, and that's not a good thing. And so as a result of that, I found my gift, which is television. And I love doing TV. I've also done radio. And because of that, I had a chance to meet you.
Yes, that was one of the highlights of your life. Now, I understand some of the points that she's going to be talking about in the book have actually led to your very own television program. Tell us just a little bit about that, and then give us some information about how people can contact you as far as buying the book.
Absolutely.
And just getting into these tidbits of information that you have.
Okay, thank you so much, Dallas. Well, the book can be actually purchased through Amazon.com, Barnes & Noble, and if you happen to see me, I also have them with me. But it's a great gift for yourself and for other folks. And actually, I give some steps, some very clear steps on how to tap in who God is making you and how He is helping you to become all that you were meant to be. And if you go to my website, www.thelifetvshow.org, you can also find some great things. And as a result of discovering my gift, I've been blessed to interview people like Bishop William Murphy, who wrote the song Praise Is What I Do. A lot of you know that. I've had an opportunity to be on the Word Network, on TVN, and some other television shows, even locally, STL TV 10. So I'm so excited because I had the courage to take the first step, pick up the telephone, ask people, what can I do to discover who I am? People are so helpful if you would just take the time to discover who you are. And I want to thank you, Dallas.
And to be honest with you, that's how our relationship came about.
Absolutely.
We actually reached out to RaeJ.
Yes.
And that's what's helped to enlarge our family. Give us that contact information one more time. Tell us how much the book is and where they can get this gift that you've written, The Gift Treasures in You.
Absolutely. The book, again, is located on Barnes & Noble, Amazon.com, and it's $13.99. And also, you can go to my website, which is www.thelifetvshow.org, and you can also see the book there and purchase it, as well as get some more contact information about me. And of course, I'm on all the social medias, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you name it, you'll find me if you're looking for it.
And do you have a contact number?
Yes, 314-327-3660, 314-327-3660. Thank you so much.
I'll be taking my gift back that she has written. Hey, do yourself a favor and go out to Amazon.com. Is this in ebook form as well?
Yes, absolutely.
You have an email address for that?
Yes. Go to IamPossibleTV@gmail.com. I am possible
TV
at gmail.com.
gmail.com. Select one of those choice selections. Get your very own gift. You don't have to buy your own. This is mine. The gift's treasures in you. Here on Around Town with Dallas and RaeJ. We will be back with more right after this.
Hey guys, it's Aaliyah, and I'm here with the king of Zumba, King Nazar. So, don't forget, it's never too late to get in shape for the summer. So, why don't you go ahead and tell me a little bit about Zumba?
Well, Zumba is actually a collection of world music. People all over the earth, melanin rich, that have tribal beats, reggaetons, hip hop, even a little jazz, blues, and all of this is a mishmash, a collection of all of these wonderful musics that I, the king, put choreography to, and go ahead and get people moving. You know, the beautiful thing about Zumba is you're dancing. You don't even think about exercising. So the next morning when you get up, your body's not aching, you're not tired. You've just done nothing but an hour of dancing. It's a beautiful thing.
I really need to, I want to experience this. So can you show me a little something?
Absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely. And before we do, let me introduce Queen G, Queen B, and Queen Princess. They formally make up some of the Queen's Court that happens in the experience. Now, let me show you.
Okay.
We'll start this song, we'll do what I call toe taps. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? When I put my hand up, I want your knees to fall in front of the other, and that's what makes your hips move. And there's nothing wrong with making your hips move, right? Okay?
Oh, yeah, got that hand. So let it right do.
When I say coochie coo, I want you to bend your knees a little bit, and this is good core and ab work. I want you to coochie coo. All right. When I say left foot, it's the 1, 2, 1, 2, and you really want to open up that hip, get that good stretch in there, okay?
Oh, you know what? I think I just pulled something, so I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and handle this and do your thing.
That's all good. Hit it, DJ. Left foot, ladies. Coachy coach. Coachy coach. Left leg.
With these, what are you doing?
My Zumba.
Oh, the Zumba Queen, okay. Princess Leah Wilson was
Yeah,
with
that was
RaeJ King Nazar.
That was fun.
And I can't remember the 3 queens that he had with him.
But he had 3 queens.
Yeah, 3 queens backing him.
Yes.
Didn't I say every good man has a good queen behind
He
him?
has a queendom, baby. A
He
queendom.
sure does.
Yes.
And hey, let's recap right now, Ray.
Okay. So we had with us
Dr.
Eniola
Yeah, Dr. Eniola Burton
Smith. And We Scream in Silence is her play. And it's about her life story regarding sexual assault in the military.
If you'd like to see a production of that, you can get in contact with her on Facebook, Dr. Eniola Burton Smith. Okay, and then after that, Organo Gold, Ray.
Organo Gold.
Not only are they known for their coffee, tea, and hot chocolate,
Yes.
but they have a numerous amount of health benefits
Yes.
that goes along with that.
And they also have additional products like soap and toothpaste.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. Who knew?
I didn't know. Okay.
But Mr. Sam Bean, we had a glorious time
Yeah,
with
shouts
him.
out to Mr. Sam Bean
And
Carly Quinn,
who we call Carly Gunn.
Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Lots of fun.
Oh, and finally, but last but not least, RaeJ King Azar
Yes.
and King of Zumba. Is he the world-renowned
World-renowned,
Zumba
internationally
king?
known. He said you never know where he'll be.
I think he said he would be in Bangladesh or something.
He might be.
Yes. Oh, and also special shouts to Urban Eye Films, our sponsor for this show.
Yes.
Right. Let's do our takeaway.
Takeaway is health benefits, mind and body.
Okay. And also, if you find yourself in the United States military and you are under sexual assault yourself, please reach out to your wing and base commander and then take that to your elected official as well. And if you need to secure personal attorney, we suggest you do that as well.
Exactly.
And also, a special shout out to Cassandra McKissack, who has written this book right here, The Gift, right?
The Gift, Treasures in You.
Treasures in You. And she also has tidbits of information that she has taken out of the book that has helped set the foundation for her own television show. Right?
Yes, the live show.
The live show. We're going to live show these things.
She has Spreaker broadcast for the live show. And
Okay.
she also has, I think, is theliveshow.com.
Okay. And unshameless plug here. Tune in to us every Monday through Friday from 5 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on Discussions with Dallas live with RaeJ.
Yes, RaeJ, right here.
You want to give them the station?
First in USA, hottalkradio.com.
And you can also call us at 314-388-9622. We would love to hear your commentary on anything that we're speaking about in the studio. And finally, Ray.
Yeah.
You're supposed to say, tune in. Go right ahead, Ray.
Tune in next time.
Because you'll never know where you'll see us around
town.
That's it. Okay. Let's turn and talk some walk.
Okay.